Today we're gonna play some guitar, and we're gonna take a look at a little item called the iRig Acoustic. We're gonna put this on this guitar and see how it sounds, add to the sound, and we're gonna do that next on Geekazine. This is the iRig Acoustic review. I got the iRig Acoustic from IK Multimedia. They wanted me to review it. I'm not getting paid for this, but I did get products, so all opinions are my own. You can go over to geekazine.com/review to find out more. This is also on Geekazine Live. You can go over to Geekazine Live's channel and watch 24/7. We're on YouTube, and of course now we're on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Geekazine. So I hope you're enjoying it over there. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this. It's the iRig Acoustic. Of course, it's in the case. We're going to take this out. We're going to put it on this guitar. Of course, this guitar already has I put in my own pickup. But the cool thing about this is not only does it use both pickups, but it also can attach via something like the iRig HD to a iPad, to an iPhone. This is the iRig Acoustic Stage. It's a two-piece system. It includes the body pack and the pickup. The pickup is not a piezo pickup. It runs on what's called MEMS. And we go over to their own page on MEMS. It basically says micro-electrical mechanical system, cutting-edge microphone technology. Since it's a microphone, it'll actually pick up other things more than just the guitar, so sensitivity is very important here. But that's what the feedback buster is for on the stage itself. So the stage actually can hook up to this pickup. It can actually hook up to a piezo pickup directly. As long as it's a single pole plug, it will plug into this thing, and of course it'll have the auxiliary, so you can plug in your acoustic guitar if it already has an in pickup system to add to that. Right now it's $99.99, but actually less than that. If you go over to Amazon, which I'll have a link in the show notes, you can get it for $69.89. Really simple. You see the easy installation, clip on and play, and put in line out, headphone, whatever. And we're gonna do a few different things here. So let's get started here. Let's move over to the iRig. Now I pulled it out of the case, of course. I've taken it on a couple different adventures, open microphones, open jams, whatever you want to call it. The first one didn't go too well, but I think that was more of the PA system than this. Second open mic, it did just fine. No problems there. It is a little bit more active of a pickup, so it actually might pick up more than just guitar on that, so you want to watch out. In fact, if you notice, I created a long time ago when I put the first pickup in this guitar, I actually got one of these hole busters and feedback busters, and I cut out the front here. So basically the pickup was right here, and I put that in where the pickup was. I like the sound of this after the fact. So because it still pushes some sound out without going back. And the whole idea is when you play acoustic in front of a PA system with a self monitor, it can feed back because of this hole. So that's why you put in the feedback buster. But I took that out, and that works pretty well. I like it. So it continues to be in the guitar. So let's open it up. It's a nice little carrying case, by the way. And inside we have the main unit. Let's pull that out. That's right there. We'll show you that in a minute here. And then, of course, the pickup itself. Now, I put a little piece of Velcro on because this cord can get a little long, as you can see. So when you put it on your acoustic guitar, it can get in the way. So I put on a piece of Velcro to try and curtail that. As you can see, that this is where it's gonna catch any noise, any sound through that MEMS. And then, of course, it clips onto into the sound hole. So if your guitar has a little bit thicker wood, you might have a problem with this, and you might want to check. But most guitars, this will fit onto. So this is the, and it might look like this is right side up. It's actually upside down. We've got a volume down here. We've got the mix right here. We've got different tones that you can send, and of course the calibration here. Got the cancel feedback if you do run into any problem. On the top we have two inputs, the auxiliary, we got USB, and then the out. So this will go to your amplifier. So the belt clip is detachable, and this is where the batteries go. We have 2 AA batteries. Put it right in, pop it up, and pop it back on. On the side here we have the phase. So if your guitar sounds a little bit weird, flip the phase button, and all of a sudden you might hear it a little bit better. And on the other side, simple on-off button. Straightforward. So with that, what we're going to do is we're going to put this into the guitar. And so the microphone, like I said, will fit right here. As you can see, pretty straightforward. Nice little clip in there. See, the iRig is right here. As you can see, it's actually going over this pick guard, and it does bubble up a little bit. So these are the small things that you got to be concerned about when you put something like this on. Plus this cord. This cord will get in the way, so trying to find a way to get straight down like this, and if you're not opposed to putting a little piece of tape like right there, that would help. I try to get it wrapped behind the guitar and then through the strap here, because this is where this is going to be, and I'm just going to set this right on the strap. That was the phase. Let's turn on the other one. There we go, and a little volume. Okay, from here, all you're hearing is through my microphone. So we're going to take, I believe this is the first mic. This is going to go right into the output. So we're going to plug it in the output, which will then make it live in the onto my mixer. So with that, you can hear that. And of course, if we change the tones on this a little bit, I'm trying to get this so this will stay. So now I've got tones. I've got a warm tone. Let's change it to a bright. And of course, you get the idea. I turned off the microphone so you could hear it better. So I was flipping between the tones, the nylon and non-nylon tones. Anyway, so you heard all the tones from the nylon, and then of course the regular tones. So if you really want to have something nice and bright and warm, you can do that. You can do a cancel feedback. If you are getting feedback, you just have to press that, and it will figure out the feedback frequencies, and it will stop it. Start playing songs if I wanted to. My brother left me, my mother left me, my daughter left me, and my wife left me. It's country songs. What can you do? So. Okay, so what I did was I set it up to the AmpliTube acoustic here. All right, so what I have here is I have this yellow cable's going into my guitar to my regular pickup. This one's going to the iRig Acoustic, and then this one is going out to the iPad. So let's plug it all in and hear how it sounds. First of all, this is the sound of just my regular piezo microphone that's in here. Now we'll switch it over, and this is straight from the iRig Acoustic. So if we mix them both together, we have a sound like this. Now, there's many different things on here. I have this set up with a tube amp in here, but you can also do solid state and many different options. We're not going to mess around with the settings too much, but I just wanted to add the effects to show you what it sounds like. So you get the idea. So you can really have a good sound. Now, what I have here on the top, I have the pedals on the acoustic. There's different types of AmpliTube software. You have the acoustic, you have the CS, and you have the original AmpliTube. And it really depends on what you end up using. If you end up getting one of the pedal boards or something like that, it might be more suited for that. If you are using vocals and different types of guitars, maybe something like the CSs will do. We have just the regular acoustic, AmpliTube acoustic, which is what the iRig Acoustic Stage is known for working with. What I have here is I actually have two bass pedals, one that's truly a bass and one that's mixed in with the guitar to give it kind of a more low-end sound. We have the 12-string, and then we have the body modeler. Right now is on the Dreadnought version, but of course you can change that to give it a more thicker sound, more classical sound, and a lot more from there. You could still use the buttons, the feedback destroyer and the tone buttons off of the stage to increase and help with the sound. So we're going to start with just adding a little bass. Now this is going to add bass to the regular guitar sound, so it sounds like this. Now if I just want to do the bass, you get that. And if I actually did it with the strumming, it sounds pretty flat. Now we're going to go 12-string. That gives it a little bit more brighter. And once again, I have this in middle mix, so we'll bring this over. This is just the guitar piezo. And this is just the iRig Acoustic. And now we got both. So you could do a lot more adding in the AmpliTube software, but the iRig Acoustic and the iRig Acoustic Stage are both items that you can add in to your guitar mix. In fact, let's switch over to the ukulele and hear how that sounds. All right, this is the iRig. This is my pickup. Mixing it together. And adding some effects. And you get the idea, so we can add more to it. You also have these calibrations inside AmpliTube, so you can switch to the right guitar or ukulele and have a already tuned, already pre-configured sound, so it knows what to expect when the guitar's plugged in. Overall, it's a nice microphone. The two big problems. So the first big problem is the fact that you have to, the cord is long for that little pickup that goes underneath, so you might want to tape it onto the body a little bit, and of course get a little bit of Velcro, and that'll help with the cord wrangling on there. The other thing is that USB to record, it lets you record, but it would be nice, because I had an actual USB to Lightning cable, and I plugged it in straight into the AmpliTube, and it did not accept it. I had to run one of the iRig HDs to get this to work. So it would have been nice if that would have been more direct, because then I could have just put it right in. But you basically grab a USB cable and then you can put it into your favorite recording software, so you can record it and go from there.
this little preamp in the stage is kind of nice, especially since you don't need the iRig acoustic pickup to use it, and you can actually give yourself some brighter tones if your guitar doesn't have a free EQ pod or something like that. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me over at Geekazine or geekazine@gmail.com, and of course, go over to YouTube and like, subscribe, and click that notification for the next video. As we go out, I'm going to play a little bit of music. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys geek out and take care.